Good morning, happy Vlogmas day 1. It is a chilly 14 degrees here and it's the first day of summer. What is going on? I'm gonna go and have some brekkie and get started for my working day. Just printing out the orders after the weekend, and I'm gonna get some A0 printing started, and while that's working I'll go and jump in the shower, get ready for the day, and I will round up Sam and Phoebe to help me out. We've had a pretty busy weekend considering last weekend was our Black Friday sale. We had a huge weekend. We've had another really great weekend, so that means lots of packing and posting and folding up A0 printing. So it's fantastic. Even though today is 14 degrees, which is a miserable start to summer, apparently Thursday we're having a 30-degree day, which is going to be wonderful. So workout's done, still need to have a coffee, but if I don't get my half an hour in every day, I just don't get the time to do it. So I try and get up early and get that done. We're lucky to have our multi-purpose room, which we kind of use as a gym and as just a gaming room, a bit of a fun room. So I try and do my 15 minutes of the bike in the morning and another either 10-15 minutes of Burpee Girl, which is a channel I love because she has really good short routines. She does a lot of dumbbell work and it's just quick. So, if you've only got 10-15 minutes, it's quite easy to squeeze that in the day. If I look at those 45-minute, 1-hour routines, I just have too much to do. So if I can kind of squeeze in a half an hour a day, I try and do that because the doctor told me I had to do something about myself and my fitness, my overall health. And yeah, for the last 4 to 5 months, I kind of made my life a bit healthier. Not that it was totally unhealthy before, but I could have done a bit more movement and a bit of healthier eating, and I'm feeling fantastic now. So yeah, so Burpee Girl's a great channel. So a lot of you probably already watch, but I will link that in the description box and you can go and check out her channel. What about all the Black Friday sales? I've bought so many discounted patterns. I don't know when I'm going to get time to make them all because, I've got a whole sewing room here full of beautiful patterns, but there's some great PDF pattern sales on this weekend that I've splurged in. So I'm going to talk about the patterns that I bought later on. Just noticed that the wardrobe by me has still got 30% off all patterns. So I'm meant to be in the shower and getting ready for work, and instead I'm looking at discount patterns. Oh, I've only probably got a couple of hours left for this one, so I'm going to have a look. Good morning. Usually she comes us straight up when we come in and start for the day, and as soon as she sees my hubby, she's at the door waiting for food. And we're not sure if she's diamond or pearl. We had two. We had sisters. One of them got eaten by a fox, and she's the only one to survive out of about 8 chickens. And you may remember that a couple of years ago now. And she lives up in that tree every night. She gets up there and right up the top, and that's why she is still surviving. She's a survivor. I think she's diamond. I'm not really sure. We'll call her diamond. Yeah, she's a pretty girl. Come on. Gee, I think the postie has been, and we have a package from the Wood Roaster, which is a coffee shop we're trying out for beans because we love our coffee. Oh, nicely packed. The Wood Roaster. Okay. I've got a couple of different blends. I love reading all these bits and pieces. Okay, so we've got Cafe Classico, which says cherry tart dark chocolate ganache flavour. Oh, that sounds really nice. Then we've got 2 of those. And we've got one that's called Go Nuts, honeycomb, orange and milk chocolate notes. Ooh. And a Christmas blend, which I like the sound of. It's got brandied red berries, dried fruit and mixed spice. Okay. I think we're going to have to open this one to try it out. My goodness, this smells incredible. Can't wait to try this one. Normally, no one gets to see me without makeup, but you know what, this year, I don't really mind because it's all about a bit of fun, Vlogmas. And I've just got out the shower, washed my hair, put some foundation on, and I'm going to get ready for the day. So the first thing I have planned to do when I get into the shed, call it the shed still, when I get into work, is printing out my A0 orders, get them printing, and while they're printing, I can get the fabric orders cut out. Phoebe can go and pick all the other pattern orders, and we'll get Phoebe to start on all the post. Sam can start a lot of the packing, and we'll have a bit of a production line working there. Then I need to, oh goodness me, I need to start decorating the pink tree, which I'm going to do a bit of a time lapse so you can see me doing that. And then I've got the green tree in the other room to do, and the other kind of retro tree that I have in the house I'm going to get Charlotte and Lily to do. Now Charlotte is home today. She hasn't got work this week much because a lot of the schools are finishing up. There's not a lot of work for CRT this time of year, so the teaching, your year's winding down, so I might get her to help me do some folding of some printing orders. And yeah, pretty busy day ahead. So because I'm only home today, just a quick blow dry. Use my Curious Grease hot brush, but I didn't bother going to too much trouble because I'm only around the house. But once I wash my hair, if I don't do something with it, it will just frizz everywhere. But that will do today. Really bright lipstick because it's going to be a fun day for Vlogmas. And I've got my Christmas top, which I will show you. So last year I bought a few of these from Kmart, Christmas jumpers. And everyone's like, what are you doing? It's warm, it's summertime. And I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have bothered, but I put it up away in the cupboard. And you know what, today it's 14 degrees freezing. I've got Ugg boots. Can you believe that? Where is our summer? I've got some really bright lippy on because I'm gonna have a bit of fun with some unboxing or unwrapping some advent calendars later on. So I thought I'll have a bit of fun. Christmas jumpers, advent calendars, we are ready for Vlogmas. Got a very long commute to go to work each day. This is basically about it. About a 10-second walk. And a coffee. This is how frazzled my brain is at the moment. This beautiful stuff fabric that we got in the other day. Clearly it's leopards in there. I've called it a hidden panther. I don't know what I was thinking. It's a leopard. You can see it could be even a cheetah, but that is not a panther. So I think I was just looking at the dark background. I don't know what I was thinking, but anyway, that sold out. It was a really popular fabric, and I wish I had have got more. And it's always the way with stuff fabrics. I never ever get enough. So this all got snapped up rather quickly. I'd love to know what everyone's making with it because it just feels incredible. But yeah, the stuff fabrics just seem to be very popular, don't they? So much printing. The printing is never ending. I'm in a sea of printing. But yeah, got to get on with cutting these orders and I'll come back to you later on. Hi Phoebe.
Hello.
You ready for a big busy day in the office?
Yes, lots more to send out today.
Tell us what you're gonna unwrap with your advent calendar.
I have the advent calendar from Cottage Garden Threads, who stock all their lovely embroidery threads up here.
We sure do.
It's the 24 one. It's the big one. It came with a cute little card. And it's got one bit of floss for each. I think they're called a skein.
Oh,
A floss for each day.
Yep.
Of December.
Remember, they're all hand dyed, aren't they? Beautiful
They're
and
pretty.
local.
They're very unique colours. My desk is a pigsty right now because I've been working very hard on doing a few more pieces for my cosplay.
So we need your cosplay.
Well, I will be cosplaying on this weekend, actually, Saturday.
Okay. So
at Oz Comic Con, the last convention of the year. They do like a Christmas one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not doing a Christmas costume. I'm just doing my usual one.
Okay.
But yeah.
You're a busy girl.
Yes, very busy.
So let's have a look at day number 1.
Okay. This is paint on my finger, by the way. This isn't blood.
Okay, yes.
I should have done my nails first.
Ooh,
What do we have for day number 1? Ooh, fun.
Oh, that's really nice.
Pretty. Also have a little, they're going to be doing a little stitches for each day.
Oh.
Little daily ornament style decorations.
Oh, that's really
So
fun.
I think there's a Facebook group or whatever. I'm probably just going to go rogue with whatever I make because I've got a lot of plans for stuff I'm embroidering already.
Wow.
But yeah, here's
That's
today's
a really
one.
beautiful,
It's a beautiful
colour. Look at that. It's called Farmer's Market.
I think there may be some exclusive or Christmas themed ones, but I think most of them are generally available on their website.
Really fun advent calendar. I'm excited to see what else you've got in there.
The
rest of the week.
It's good because it's one full of stuff I'll actually use.
Exactly. Now, it was hard to decide, wasn't it, with advent calendars, what we're going to get.
And I saw this one pop up and I'm like, yeah, that's it.
We wanted to do something a bit different this year, didn't we, than what we normally do?
Yeah,
so.
and I didn't necessarily want like makeup or skincare or whatever because then you just have a pile of stuff that you don't necessarily, it doesn't necessarily work for you. And I'm like, well, now I've got all this to put in my drawers.
Exactly.
But I like embroidery thread, I'll use that.
Exactly. Oh, that's really cute. And Charlotte is busy here decorating my tree. Doing a good job, Charlotte.
So?
She's not working today, so I've put her to work. And she's got the task of doing this ginormous tree, which was actually meant to be a small tree to fit in this room, but Sam helped me choose it. And when we actually got it, it was ridiculously large, but it really looks nice in here anyway. The one we have in the house is a bit of a different sort of a frosty retro style tree, but this one we're doing all traditional. Doing a good job there, Charlotte. All the reds and golds, poinsettias. We've got a little kookaburra, kingfisher at the top there. She's really cute. I love my birds in trees, so gorgeous. Coming along nicely. Well, I think it's time for a bit of lunch. What do you think, Phoebe?
No, I got plenty more postage.
Well, I'm having some lunch. Afternoon, Mr. Camerano. Just come home from work.
Yes, I have.
What are you having there for your
That's
lunch?
my breakfast.
Oh,
I was going to pop it and flatten it, stick it in the bin.
Make sure it goes in the rubbish.
Like a little boy.
So we've got about 20 parcels out this morning. I'm about to go to the post office. There's another 50 odd to get through, but we don't want to miss the post. We're trying to make sure we get things out every day so everyone has lots of time to sew.
These are a new fixture in town. They're beautiful metal horse sculptures that were made to commemorate the Lang Lang Rodeo, which has been in town for almost 80 years. Every Easter Monday, a lot of tourists come in to either spectate or to compete in the Lang Lang Rodeo. And we just think they're beautiful sculptures that really highlight the main street.
Hi everyone, we are back with our advent calendars. You'll see that they're not sewing related, kind of not the regular food related ones we had, but something a bit different. So got Joe on here today.
Hi everybody.
We'll bring him on to do some advent opening as well, because I thought you might like to see the rest of the family, and we just got him home from work. So I've just given him his calendar here. Would you like to tell everyone what you've got?
Yeah, it's the T2 Cabinet of Curiosity. I haven't even seen it myself, so bit of a surprise. But yeah, I did know I was going to do a T one because I think one of the ladies overseas, I'm sure her husband does like a beermas one.
That's Rachel and Martin.
That's great. Okay, yeah, and he was good, a good bloke to watch. And Kristen said, "Look, do you mind, like do your little bit here?" And I thought, well, I don't like to sneak in too much, but why not? Like I've gone off.
Wait,
off
hang on. He's allowed to sneak in, isn't he? He's Mr. Dahlia Sewciety. So there's a lot behind the scenes that you don't see that Joe actually does. He helps pick out a lot of the fabric. He actually really does, and helps me go and pick up fabric sometimes.
I do, yeah. It's up just we go out for lunch,
basically.
Lifting. Yeah.
So we thought we'd do, because we've both been on a bit of a health kick since July, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, we've both been trying, because on doctor's orders we've both been.
Yeah, my work medicals are pretty strict, and they've basically given me a choice: either sort yourself out or go on the old sleep apnea machine. I tried one out, and look, it's a really. I understand a lot of people have them, and they're great, but I was borderline, so I said if there's an opportunity to sort of lose a bit of weight and come and see what happens next. So they're basically giving me a bit of time, and the doctor's written me off as saying, "Yep, all good to go." So yeah, I've got off the grog. Normally I'm a coffee drinker, but I do drink tea as well. I love tea. I don't understand tea etiquette or tea tasting, but this is exactly what I'll be doing for this.
Joe, because we don't drink a lot normally anyway, but we drink occasionally. Yeah, and Joe can't drink because of his job. It has to be zero alcohol. So we've just gone zero alcohol since July. But we will still have a celebratory drink. We are going out to the city in a couple of weeks, and we're going to be having Christmas cocktails. Yeah. But lately, because of the whole sleep apnea machine, didn't want that, and Joe's decided to start getting fit. Lost a bit of weight and being in the gym, and he's now lifting weights and feeling really good. So we thought, we'll get, instead of a beer calendar, we'll get a tea calendar.
Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed. Not really, no.
Hey, don't worry, because Christmas time will be, there'll be a few bubblies and I think it's when it's for a medical reason.
I don't miss it, so
no.
It's kind of
and just trying to be good and trying to feel healthy and just incorporate every day a bit of exercise. But we were feeling like we had to make that decision. And both feeling
a bit of a wake-up call, really. So,
so he's got his tea calendar. Yeah, he's a coffee man normally.
Yeah. Yeah, not real like strict coffee. I just like good cappuccinos and nice coffee. That's all.
It's the Italian, I think.
Concrete and coffee. It's in the blood.
So let's have a look inside your.
Okay, all right. What do we do here? Okay. Now I didn't tell Kristen this, but I will be rating these out of 10. Okay. All right.
Turn it around, show everyone the inside. Wow, that's an actual work of art. I know a couple of my viewers and customers have went and bought this because I've seen them tag me on Instagram. And a couple of them got our calendars and the T2. And I just think it was really beautifully done. So
it's very
can
nice.
You see number one?
I can't.
My goodness.
Oh, is that number one there? Is that number
yes,
one?
It is.
Okay.
That was pretty good. Okay, let's have a look. I'll hold it while you undo the perforated
This is the exciting part, isn't it, for everybody?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, hang on.
Got your glasses there.
Put the reading goggles on.
It's terrible when you need glasses for everything.
Oh, wow. I've actually had this before. This is Melbourne breakfast tea. Okay, for a magical
Perfect. Let's
moment,
hold it up
light
to
a.
the screen.
Does it say the same thing on everyone or not?
Probably not.
Okay.
What does it say?
For a magical moment, light a calming candle and sip mindfully.
You're going to do that?
I will sip mindfully, yes. I'll slurp.
Hey, you guys, look, we have 5 kids and only one has moved out. There's 6 of us in the house most of the time, and it is not a quiet house. You can't mindfully sit anywhere unless you come in here, which is our nice kind of solitude spot, which was actually half of it's our office and our sewing studio and shop. The other half is what Joe created this year, which is we both did, but Joe built it all. The gym, pool table room. There's a bar there that hasn't been touched, but this is our space.
And a big TV.
Yeah, the TV's really good.
Yeah.
But I think you can mindfully come in here and sip. Actually,
Mindfully.
and the cup that we bought you. Have
Oh,
this beautiful cup.
Okay. Can I hold this one up?
Yeah, it wasn't what you're expecting, though, was it?
Look, Kristen said choose one of these. Choose a lovely tea, because I like nice little teacups and little spoons and things. And I went, oh, that's beautiful, that one. I should have read the size because it's more of a bucket than a cup, but it is nice. It's beautiful.
It's big.
It's from T2 as well, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit too big. So I'll be probably pouring like half a cup because I like the tea strong.
Cups. Joe's fussy with his size.
I was going, my dainty little mouth. But yeah.
And
these beautiful spoons. You hold those up, Kristen.
Wow, look at these spoons.
Bucket.
This is a bit posh, isn't it?
It is. It's fancy.
Okay. Joe's got a thing about teaspoons.
Yeah.
He's always looking for the perfect teaspoon, and every time we go to a homeware shop, like there he goes again, he's searching around for the perfect. It is a bit weird, isn't it?
It is
perfect
weird.
teaspoon, but yeah, the cup is a bit bigger than what you're anticipating.
It is.
But you can have your Melbourne tea in that.
I can.
Be really nice.
Okay.
But,
very nice.
But yeah, actually, I did buy you a couple of things today that I haven't shown you yet to hang on the tree. A little coffee espresso. What do you call it? Mocha pot.
Or cafetiera, whatever they call
These are
it.
from Harris Scarf. I think I bought them. And what's that one? The cappuccino.
Very nice.
Let's see if these can stay in one piece once we pack them away for next year. Earrings.
Yeah.
I thought they were really cute. You can hang them on the tree. Actually, Charlotte did a really nice job decorating the tree. So one less thing for me to have to decorate. So I am going to talk about my advent calendar, and like normally I get I have had the Glass House fragrance one. I've got so many of those little tubes of body cream and balm, and because we do that kind of thing in our boxes each month, I've just got so much, and I didn't need any more of that kind of stuff. I've done the Cocoa Black one. Look, to be honest, we were a bit disappointed with that last year. We did a yours and mine. We loved the chocolate there, but we found that 24 days and they were repeating the same chocolate 3 times and over.
And they weren't, they're more basic type chocolates as well.
Yeah.
Nothing flash, nothing fancy. It's like they were trying to offload their salted caramel. And
too much of the same.
Yeah, just repeated. A little bit disappointing.
So I went for a company. We'll start off as a small company. It's Melbourne based. They are called the Confectioner. Hang on.
Confectionist, isn't it?
Yeah, the Confectionist they're called. And they are a cookie company. Here I'm saying and be healthy, but they're only little. With cuppa every day. Could I still have a little treat here and there? I'm not going to deny myself a little bit of chocolate or a little bicky. But they are in De Grave Street. They have a physical store you can go in. And I know one of your workmates is pretty obsessed with their cookies, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
They have the really yummy, big, fat chocolate chip cookies. But they do have an online store. So I got mine online. I chose the Christmas spice blend ones. And Lily, our youngest, who is 17, she got the vanilla cookies. So I just thought something a bit different. And it's also a great little business that they've always got beautiful, they do like movie icons and that kind of thing. And they also do things for weddings, so they can do personalised cookies. And I think it's really fabulous. So let us have a look now. 'Twas the night before Christmas. There wasn't a sound. Not a possum was stirring. No one was around. We'd left on the table some tucker and beer, hoping that Santa Claus would soon be here. We children were snuggled up safe in our beds, while dreams of Pavlova danced around in our heads, and Mum in a nightie, Dad in his shorts had just settled down to watch TV sports. Is that us? No. When outside the house, a mad ruckus arose. Loud squeak. I've got no glasses on.
We're the mad ruckus.
You can read this. You've got your glasses.
Oh, sorry.
Loud squeaking and banging woke us. from outdoors. You can just read from here.
We ran to the screen door, peeked cautiously out, snuck onto the deck, then let out a shout. Guess what had woken us from our snooze but a rusty old ute pulled by 8 mighty roos. Oh, how Aussie is that? The cheerful man driving was giggling with glee, and we both knew at once who this plump bloke must be. Oh, that was me. Now I'm telling the truth, it's all dinky-die. Those 8 kangaroos fairly soared through the sky. Santa leaned out the window to pull at the reins and encourage the roos by calling their names. Now Kylie, now Kirsty, now Shazza and Shane. On Kipper, on Skipper, on Bazza and Wayne. Park up on the water tank, grab a quick drink. I'll scoot down the gum tree. Be back in a wink. To be continued.
Hey, funny. Yeah, a lot of our viewers are from the Northern Hemisphere and a lot from America as well. And a lot of people just presume Australia is just hot, hot, hot every day and desert, and it's not, because where we are today is 14 degrees and raining and horrible. But we do have kangaroos in vicinity around our area. We're in a bit of bushland out here, and sometimes you'll see a roo jumping around. So that out here, we have possums that get on our roof every night.
Yeah.
You can hear them scurrying around, jumping through the trees. And I know there are koalas in this area. There are some up near Phillip Island, close to us. Wombats. We do have a lot of wildlife, and echidnas as well.
Yeah. And also they're Australian native possums, not opossums.
Different.
What they're called. Yeah,
different. And there's a couple of varieties that we do get in the trees,
and
the ringtail and snakes. And there are snakes in some of the bushland around where we live, and sometimes they'll appear. And they are very venomous and poisonous, as most of you Aussie people here would know. But if they don't usually come out and chase people,
it's just that
people might accidentally stand on one in the garden. I'm always aware of that. But yeah, they're not nice. But they're all protected species, so you know they all have a place here. So number 1 for me, I'm going to show you the inside, how beautiful that is. Isn't that gorgeous the way it's all decorated? Okay. This is mine too. You don't get one. Actually, usually we like our Byron Bay little tiny cookies, don't we? But these, let me see. How easy are these to get open? Oh, these are cute. They're little iced. Oh, they're quite chunky little ones. Look at that. All hand decorated. Look at that. Okay, so these are going to be Christmas spice. Little lights.
Oh, that's
so are you going to share half of that with me? Or maybe I won't share with anyone. But anyway, I'm going to leave that there. And that is Vlogmas for day 1. Done and dusted. We'll see you back here for some more shenanigans at the Dahlia Sewciety tomorrow.
And my rate for today's too.
Yeah, he'll have his ratings. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you all tomorrow for day 2. See you soon. Bye for now.
Bye.